Hello friends, this flow is inspired by the piercing of eternity and the sense of infinity that comes when we bring our awareness to the spine. So please meet me in a seat in Vajrasana, a seat on your shins in your practice space when you are ready. And just begin by taking in your environment that you are practicing in today. Take your gaze all the way to the right. Let it track all the way around as you gaze over left shoulder, just taking in the space, letting yourself land here, and then taking the hands and beginning to brush the legs as you really just start to drop and ground yourself into the lower body and into the sacrum. And then take a deep and full breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, just soften your gaze down as you start to guide yourself into the infinite landscape that lies within the subtle boundary of your skin. And just begin by taking some seated cat-cows as you exhale round through the spine, tuck chin to chest. And as you inhale, open the heart back up, pull the belly forward. Exhale, rounding down, letting yourself arc through the spine. And then inhale, almost initiating that movement from the pelvis and letting each vertebrae unfold as you find that seated cat position. And just continue moving and breathing in this way, really dropping your awareness down into the length of the spine, sensing into each vertebrae like a celestial sphere of stars and constellations. Each vertebrae intricately designed to move independently of one another. Perhaps these seated cat-cows start to look like barrel rolls through the chest. Allow them to really intuitively unfold. Let yourself just explore the motions of your spine here. And you're going to let this intuitive movement eventually guide you into a child's pose. And from there, you'll begin rippling forward into your tabletop position and then shifting the hips back into child's pose. And again, really letting your spine be the instigator of movement here, feeling as if you could move each vertebrae independently of one another. And perhaps you start making these into some more intuitively led barrel rolls through the chest. Maybe you're sinking the hips down towards your mat. Let yourself explore here. And then next time you pull forward into tabletop position, go ahead, reach your left hand up to the sky and then thread it through towards the right. You're going to inhale, re-extend that left arm up to the sky, and exhale to thread it under and through. Last time like this, inhale, reach, expand through the heart, and exhale, thread it through. This time that shoulder can land down. You can place that right hand a little bit further towards the top line of your mat, or you could take that hand up and back behind you, reaching for the inseam of the left leg. Stay here, or you could play with extending the right leg out from the right hip towards the right side of your mat, and then taking that right arm and threading it into the inside of the left leg. Or you could also play with kickstanding the left foot over towards the right, pointing towards that right leg, and then opening the right arm up towards the side, almost as if you're trying to flatten the shoulders onto the floor behind you. And take another inhale here, and then exhale, close yourself off. Reach left hand back up towards the sky, and then place it down and step right foot outside of your mat. Kickstand the back left heel towards the right, and then fold your hands down towards the top left-hand corner of your mat. I'm going to take some cat-cows here, so inhale, soften the belly down, lift the heart, and then exhale, round through the spine. One more time like that. Take an inhale, lengthen out, stick your booty back behind you, and then exhale, round and curl in. And then just begin exploring the spine here really intuitively and organically, taking some barrel rolls, opening and closing the heart down and in. You can really allow yourself just to move and be free here. Sense into that infinite landscape that lies within the subtle boundary of your skin. Take another fold into the inside of the right leg, and then walk your hands to the back of your mat, left hand down, right hand to sky. Take a gate pose or a modified side plank. And then begin by extending that top right hand back towards the back of the room. And just play and explore here for a bit. Eventually you're going to float the right toes off. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, curl right knee to the right elbow. Inhale to re-extend. And exhale to curl those 2 points together. Inhale, extend. And exhale, crunch through the side waist, elbow to knee. Inhale to re-extend. And then you're going to place that foot back down. Either stay in your gate pose, or you could step the left foot behind the right, finding this Vashisthasana. And I want you to really allow this Vashisthasana to be fluid and intuitive and almost soft in its approach. Can you use this as an opportunity to explore the spine? And if this is too much, know that you can do all of this with that bottom knee dropped in your supported Vashisthasana. But just wave through the spine here. Really allow yourself to be free in the shape that so often can feel really strict and rigid. Can you bring some fluidity into it? Bring some curiosity and some exploration. Close down your eyes here as you move. Then we're all going to drop that back knee down. Take the right hand and then place it onto your mat. Turn to the back of your mat. Reach the right foot off and away, and then get light into the left fingertips as you reach the left hand forward. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, cactus the left arm and bend the back knee, almost as if you're trying to draw those 2 points towards one another. Inhale to re-extend, and exhale to bend and cactus. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Pause here, or you could reach back and grab the foot with the hand. If you catch the foot, kick into it to open the chest and heart further. Really lift your gaze up. And exhale, you release. You're going to tuck the left toes underneath you and lift yourself up into a 3-legged dog. Right leg is to the sky. Bend the knee and open through the hip here. And just begin by taking some circles out with that knee. Really trying to draw these big, wide circles into the hips, opening your spine up to the side, rolling it down. And just allow yourself the freedom to move intuitively here. And you're going to draw that knee up and into the chest, set it forward in between the hands. And then from here, let's go ahead and place that back knee down onto your mat. You're going to find an Anjaneyasana, so allow the back knee to drop and then lift your hands up towards the sky. You could take a block underneath your right hand here. You're going to reach right hand down and left hand's going to arc over, taking you into a side body bend. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, sweep the left arm around as you straighten the right leg and find a half split. Inhale to find that side body stretch in your Anjaneyasana. And exhale to circle around, find your Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, pull forward, open the chest up to the sky. From here, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Heel toe the right foot across to midline of your mat and step the left foot in behind the right, bringing the pinkies, toes to touch. And then walk your hands towards the right side of your mat as you again just fold over towards the side. Take a deep breath in here and a deep breath out. Walk the hands back through center and then start to rise up into a standing position. You're going to take the arms up and overhead as you take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let the left hand grab the right wrist and take a side body bend over towards the left. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, cactus the arms, press the hips forward, and then hinge from the hips as you fold all the way down. Take an inhale, find a little halfway lift. And then as you exhale, step the left foot back and then sweep the right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee and open through the hip here and start to journey those right toes over to the left side of your mat. Get light into right fingertips and let yourself open up into a wild thing, dropping the back toe down. And if you need to bend the knees and find more of a reverse tabletop position, know that that shape is there for you also. Just allow yourself to open through the chest here. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to take a seat all the way down onto your bum. Extend the left leg and then roll over to the left to end up on your belly. You're going to continue rolling over towards the right, taking the left foot over and behind on top of the right foot. And then widen your right hand up towards the top of your mat a little bit more and reach your left hand up towards the sky. As you exhale, thread that left hand through, twist as much as you can, and then inhale to re-extend and open. Exhale, thread left hand through underneath the right. And then inhale, open it up. This movement is so small. Just enjoy the sensation of the twist. And then come back to center. Take the fingertips to the ribs and take an inhale, lift up into your Shalabhasana, your Locus pose. From there, get light into the fingertips, reach them back towards the toes, lift the heart, lift the chest, maybe float the toes off, Locus. Take an inhale here. And take an exhale to let everything land down onto your mat. Push yourself back into a child's pose. And then start rippling forward through your tabletop position, rounding through the spine as you do so. And then sink it back to the heels, child's pose. Inhale to ripple forward. And exhale to ripple it back. Pull forward into your tabletop position. And then this time reach the right hand up towards the sky. You're going to thread it through underneath the left arm, twist towards the left. And then inhale, re-extend it up to the sky. Exhale, twist under and through. Really rotate through the mid-back. And inhale to re-extend. Exhale, thread that arm through. This time it's going to land all the way down. Option to extend the left arm forward to the top of the mat, or you could reach it up towards the sky and let it wrap around for the right hip. And from here you could stay or you could play with extending that left leg out towards the left side of your mat, and then taking that left arm all the way around and trying to roll open onto the left shoulder as you kickstand the right foot over towards the left. Remember, you can stop at any point of that journey. Just allow yourself to really feel into the spine. Open through the back of the heart. And then close off. Place the left hand down so you can re-extend right hand up. And then place the right hand down as you step left foot all the way to the outside of the left hand. Kickstand the back foot. And then begin exploring this little modified side plank variation. Again, really bringing the focus into your spine. And this could really look like so many different things here. Just allow yourself to close the eyes down and explore that vast inner landscape, that vast internal universe that lies within the subtle boundary of your skin. Each vertebrae, a celestial sphere made up of stars and constellations. Can you really explore how it would feel if you could move each vertebrae independently from one another? Let yourself fold to the inside of the left leg, hands melting down, rotating around through your spine. Let yourself pour in, and then walk your hands to the now top of your mat as you find this little modified side plank on the right hand. Move and wriggle around as you get acclimated, and when you're ready, float that top left leg off, and then bend the elbow, bend the knee, draw them towards one another. Inhale, re-extend. And exhale to draw those 2 points in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And place that foot back down. Beautiful. From here you could stay in gate, or you could step that foot behind the left, finding your Vashisthasana. And again, let this Vashisthasana be really soft and explorative. Let it be playful. Remember, you could do all of the same intuitively led wrigglings through the spine just in your supported Vashisthasana. So really make sure that you are supporting yourself however you need to, so that you can find that articulation and that exploration of your spine. We're all going to meet with that right knee back down onto our mats. Left hand down as you turn to face the front of the mat. Float that top left leg up. Start to get light into the right fingertips. And you can reach them forward in line with the right ear. Get long. And then as you exhale, cactus the arm, bend the back knee. Inhale to re-extend. And exhale to cactus and bend. Inhale to re-extend. And exhale, cactus bend. Stay here or reach back. Grab a hold of the foot with the hand and then kick it up into space. Really lift through your crown. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently release. Right hand down, left leg stays lifted. Tuck the right toes underneath you and find three-legged dog, left leg to sky. Bend the knee and open through the hip to go into your scorpion dog. And then start drawing big circles with that left hip. My pants were getting stuck here, so I was shaking them out a little bit there. Just explore your pelvis here, that initiation, that insertion point of your spine. Really explore what it means to move from the pelvis now. And then draw that left foot forward, step it in between the hands, drop the back knee down and find Anjaneyasana. Arms are going to reach up and overhead. Again, block could be outside of your left hip. You're going to take the left hand down to land down to the left side of your mat. And then reach the right fingertips up and over as you take that big side body bend over towards the left. As you exhale, sweep the right hand around as you straighten the left leg, half splits. And then inhale to rebound, reopen, find expansion. Exhale, find contraction, straighten the left leg, fold in and over. Inhale, open up. And exhale to curl in, straighten the left leg and fold. Pull forward into the front left leg, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then heel toe the left foot across to more middle of your mat so that you can step the right foot in behind the left. Pinky toes come to touch, so you're in a cross-legged forward fold. And then walk your hands towards the left as you fold down and over. Really release through the neck here, let the spine drape. Walk the hands back through center, press down firmly through the feet so that you can inhale, come all the way up to standing. Really take a bend into the knees as you make that arrival up so you feel grounded and supported, and then reach the arms up and overhead. Your right hand will grab a hold of left wrist and your side body bend over towards the right. Open through the left lung, breathe deeply into the left side waist. Come back through center and then cactus those arms, peel the heart forward as you start to fold and descend all the way down, forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, step back with the right leg, sweep left leg to sky, find three-legged dog, bend the knee and open through the hip. And then start to take this over as you step down, finding your wild thing. Or it could look more like that reverse tabletop by bending both of the knees deeply and really supporting and grounding yourself here. Take whatever it is that you need, but you're going to take a seat onto the hip, roll onto your belly, and then take the right foot over and behind the left as you sit up. Take the left hand a little bit further forward to the top line of your mat so you have space, and then inhale, reach the right hand up to the sky, and then exhale, thread through and underneath the left arm. Inhale to reopen up, and exhale to round and curl down. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, round it through. Inhale to reach it up. And this time roll back onto your belly. Beautiful. From here, take an inhale, float the chest and heart. Reach the fingertips back behind you for the toes. Find Locus pose. If you want, you could stay here, or you could bend the knees. Reach back with the hands to grab a hold of your ankles, finding Dhanurasana bow pose. Kick into the hands with the feet to lift the chest and lift the heart. And then find this beautiful expansion through the entire front body. Let your exhale release you all the way down. Turn a cheek to the mat. Maybe rock your hips out side to side. Let yourself breathe deeply into the belly. When you're ready, push yourself back into child's pose. Let the spine curve over now, moving in the opposite direction. And really see if you can strum up along the spine with your breath. When you're ready, you're going to rise and take a seat on your shins. Coming up into a high kneeling position, we're going to find Ustrasana, Camel pose. So from here, I want you to take your hands onto your hips. And for those of you that would like a little bit more support, you can tuck the toes underneath you here as well. So you could tuck those toes, support the low back with the hands, fingertips point down, hips start to press forward as you lift the heart up towards the sky. You could stay here, or you could go and journey down, taking one hand at a time to the heels, and then letting that groundedness of the hands to the heels help propel your heart up to the sky a little bit more. Take another deep breath in here. And let your exhale close you off. Untuck the toes, take a seat onto your heels, and close down the eyes. Place the hands just intuitively on the body, and allow yourself to really experience that pulsing of the heart as it beats in the chest. Perhaps the spine wants to start to move and undulate and circle here. Really drop your awareness down into each vertebrae. Each vertebrae a celestial sphere made up of stars and constellations, your own internal universe lying beneath the skin. Pockets of the hips forward and rippling up into that kneeling position, and then sit the hips back, just really undulating and moving through the spine here. And then let this eventually take you into another Ustrasana Camel. Your choice, toes tucked or untucked. Hands could still support the low back. Be where you would like to be, and just allow yourself to breathe and ease there for a moment. When you're ready, use your exhale to sit the hips back to the heels. Place the hands intuitively onto the body. Feel into the pulsing rhythms of your heart and your breath, these microcosms of expansion and contraction. And when you're ready, shift your hips off to one side so you can sweep the legs all the way around, and then let yourself just descend down and over into a Paschimottanasana, a seated forward fold. Let yourself breathe into this little cocoon you've created, a moment of contraction after all of that expansion. You yourself being a mirror of the expansion and contraction of the universe, a microcosm of the macrocosm. And when you're ready, come up to a seated position just so you can roll all the way down onto your back and hug the knees in towards the chest as you do so. And you take a little rock and roll side to side, or drop into stillness if that's calling to you. And then you're going to release the hands from the knees, take the knees across to the left for a supine twist. Let the gaze track over towards the right fingertips as you widen across the back of the heart. Let the shoulders be heavy, let the breath be soft. Let yourself find ease and support here. When you're ready, knees back through center and take it over towards the other side. Again, opening up through that left arm, gaze over towards the left. When you're ready, knees gently draw back into the middle. From here, take one hand onto each knee and just start circling the knees out wide and then drawing them back to center. And this could eventually melt you into a happy baby, grabbing a hold of the blade side edges of the feet, heavy into the sacrum, into the back of the skull. And another option that you could take here would be to bring the soles of the feet together, hands wrap around the pinky toe side edges of the feet, and you draw the toes in towards your forehead. Let the sacrum lift, just coming into this Supta Baddha Konasana, letting yourself curl inwards, darkening your vision. And then when you are ready, big exhale to soften and release everything down into your final resting pose of Shavasana. Getting yourself really nice and comfortable here and taking up space, letting the hands and arms and the feet and legs splay out wide. Really reclaiming your right to be here. Feeling as the entire length of your spine presses down into the earth. And using that feeling of the body being grounded and supported to venture into that vast inner landscape that lies within the subtle boundary of your skin. You, a microcosm of the macrocosm, the creation of the universe sent here in order to experience itself and the totality of all that it is. Feel into the spine. Each vertebrae, a celestial sphere made up of stars and constellations. Each vertebrae so beautifully and intricately designed to move independently of one another. And let yourself just breathe into this clarity, this coherence that you have cultivated throughout the course of your practice. Know that this peace always resides for you here. And let yourself just soften into this Shavasana for a few moments. Be with yourself, presently, devotedly, lovingly. You are so held. You are so safe. You are so supported. You were sent here for a divine purpose. Your existence in this moment in space and time is not an accident. Let your breaths just start becoming a little bit more expansive. Let yourself become fully aware of the textures and sensations brushing up against your skin. Let any little micro movements re-infiltrate into your being. And when you're ready, drip yourself onto one side of your body, taking a fetal position. This fetal position, a symbol of this rebirthing process. Taking that shape that you once took in the womb of your mother, now here in the womb of the Divine Mother. When you're ready, let yourself rise and up into a seat. You could bring the hands to heart center, or just let the hands intuitively place anywhere on the body that you feel like needs a little bit of extra support and nourishment. If you want, you could even wrap your arms around yourself, give yourself a big hug as you invite yourself in, give yourself so much gratitude and thanks. Thank you so much for doing this work, for your devotion and dedication. I'll see you next time. Peace and love to you all.